Meanwhile, some international affairs analysts have been reacting to the recent attacks on foreign nationals in the southern African country of South Africa. Speaking to TV360 Nigeria, Bola Akinteriwa, former Director General of the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, says the South African government is not making serious attempts to quell the protests. He further called on South African authorities to adhere to the principles of international law and make it a top priority to protect foreigners living in their country.
I have not seen precisely what Cyril Ramaphosa, as President of South Africa, had done. If you are saying not doing enough, you are already implying that something had been done. The only thing is that it is not adequate. I am arguing, and strongly too, that there is nothing to suggest that this government really meant business. Please go back to the campaign era of this same Cyril Ramaphosa. Well, his campaigns, either for election purposes, he told the whole world that foreigners should go back home. So, if we admit that foreigners should go back to their different countries, the person who said it is now in power. He is the president. And all these recidivist attacks on foreigners, particularly Nigerians, nothing is being done. You can tell me, you can educate me on any person that have been arrested and prosecuted. We have not always been told what happens. The best they can always say they have arrested people who did what. But what happens thereafter? Absolutely nothing. Please, at the level of Nigeria's relationship with South Africa, we moved beyond the level of bilateral ties to what they now call strategic partnership. Why? One of the major reasons for that one is to be able to find permanent solution to these unnecessary attacks. The principle of international responsibility in international law and relations is very clear on this. It requires, South Africa to give adequate protection to its citizens, to all the people legally resident in South Africa. But South African government has been failing. So there is a failure at that level. There is also the international responsibility to protect. In this case, because Nigeria does not believe that there should be use of force or two brotherly countries should be fighting themselves. But this is not the signal that the South African government is trying to point to. So in this case, I am arguing that the South African government has not shown any preparedness to find solution to it.